VRChat, a game that's gained a huge amount of popularity in 2018 for its involvement in the Ugandan Knuckles meme. Since then, there have been small waves in popularity for VRChat, but in some ways, it's lost its viral presence, and it's mainly out of the public eye. Having said that, VRChat is an amazing game and tool for making friends if you know how to use it. People might find it difficult to know where to start in 2024, however, and that's where I come in. A lot of tutorials and beginner videos on VRChat were specifically made for players that frequented the game back in 2020, and a lot has changed since then, so let me guide you on an updated tour of the metaverse. First things first, the menu. The menu is how you'll interact with other people, find worlds to join, tweak your settings, and do loads more. I'll do an in-depth video on the menu later, but for now you'll just need to know the basic tabs. The page that will show up when you first open the menu is your launch pad. This is your home base for getting anywhere in the menu. From here, you can open up larger menus by clicking on the world, avatar, social, or group buttons. You also have some quick actions, which include going to your home world, respawning in the instance you're currently in, selecting a user, and changing your shield level. The next tab has all of your notifications on it. These notifications will show up as an icon in the corner of your vision, so there isn't really a need to come back to this tab unprompted. The next tab has information on the instance you are currently in. Don't look where I am right now. This tab will tell you how many players are in the instance, details about the world, and gives you some options for controlling the instance status. You can close the instance if you're the owner of it, add or remove it from your favorites list, rejoin the instance, or create a new instance. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, would you mind hitting like and subscribe? It really helps me out and it's completely free for you. Alright, bye-bye. The next tab is the camera tab, which is how I'm currently filming. Depending on what version of VRChat you're on, you'll see a photo camera, stream camera, icon camera, gallery camera, and multi-layer camera. Unless you plan on being a VRChat photographer, I wouldn't pay too much attention to this tab. The next tab is the volume tab, which does exactly as you expect. You can control the master volume as well as the volume for the UI, world, voices, and avatars. All of these are local and don't affect how others experience the game. The final tab is the settings tab, which has a huge amount of features and it deserves its own video to go into it. But just know that the settings that you'll need early on are quite transparent. Alright, I know that was a big info dump, but bear with me. This section is a lot more fun. Finding worlds to hang out in. I like to select a world by how cool the thumbnail looks and how many people are currently in the world. I don't like going to worlds with massive amounts of people, but I also don't want to go somewhere completely deserted. 1 to 300 people is usually the sweet spot for me, but just make sure that there are people actually in public instances if you want to go there. I recommend just clicking on the Worlds tab and scrolling on the trending page until something catches your eye. Now I know that I didn't go too in-depth with this, but there's just one more thing that's completely essential to playing VRChat. Now that you've found a world that interests you, explore! My friends who have gotten bored with VRChat found it to be boring because they got caught in a cycle of going to the exact same worlds every day. They spend hours and hours wasting away in the black hat and get accustomed to thinking that this is all that VRChat is, when it's actually so much more. This is not real life, so don't treat it like real life. In VRChat, you can be anything, do anything, go anywhere. Don't take that lightly. I've been on VRChat for years, and I'm not even scratching the surface of how many worlds there are. The black hat can be fun, but don't discount the creators who poured their hearts and souls into making experiences for their fellow players. Now that you have your bearings in VRChat, you'll probably want some friends to explore it with. Go ahead and click on this video for a full guide on how to make friends in VRChat.